Hello, 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 everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are.
And as usual, good night.
Good night. It's a beautiful day here in Airdrie, Alberta, in Canada. And we have an amazing guest here with us today, Precious. We'll bring her, we'll ask her to introduce herself in a second, but we wanted to, greet you all. Thank you for joining us on our page.
And on Precious
And on
page.
Precious's page. And for those who watched the replay from yesterday and Monday, thank you, thank you, thank
Thank you,
you.
thank you.
Please let us know where you're tuning in from. As soon as you see our go live, put in live, or if you're watching the replay, put in replay. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day as we are.
And for those of you enjoying the snow, keep it up.
Keep it up for us. For us in Alberta, and as we heard from Precious in Ontario, there's yet to be any snow. So
in the last few weeks,
fingers crossed.
I know.
But we do want snow for Christmas Day, so so that it will really feel like a white Christmas, right? Anyway, so let's get straight to it. Precious, thank you so much for accepting our invite. We know you're a very busy person. Precious is one of the amazing leaders in our community.
Yep.
She leads a huge team, and she's a very successful digital entrepreneur herself.
Yep.
So it was such a blessing that she accepted our request to be interviewed on our page. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We'll have you, just take a moment to introduce yourself to our guests and let us know, your story and how or when or
Why?
what all the questions about
How did they be?
getting started with our amazing online business.
Okay.
Right?
So I should just go with the flow. I should tell you when I started, how I started, everything you want to know all at once, right?
Everything. And we'll talk about the successes after.
Okay. All right. Good morning from Toronto. Good afternoon from Toronto.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Agape Akin and Akin, for having me here. It's such an honor to be here. I mean, when I got this message from you that you're going to interview me, I was like, oh my God, who am I to get interviewed by Agape, the almighty Agape? I mean, so I was so excited to jump in here with you guys. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Hello, everybody. My name is Precious Esonu. I'm originally from Nigeria, but I live in Canada with my husband and my 3 amazing kids. Originally a nurse by profession, not practicing in Canada. Okay, so right now I am a digital business owner. I own my own business. I am the boss of my own, So my story goes like this. So I moved into Canada in 2016. So I joined my husband here, and like I've always said, back home I studied nursing. So when I came here, I was thinking that switching to my career would be very easy for me and all of that. So and that was how I spent 4 years at home trying to get into my career. I don't know why mine was difficult. I don't know whether maybe it's not my destiny to be a nurse in this Canada. It's something that has been my dream. I don't know what is going on, my sister. So that was how I started looking for how to get this license. So nothing was happening. And while I was chasing after my license, I was having children at the same time and all of that, So I have a medical condition called PCOS. I don't want to be skipping that part. And you know what that means? It's a hormone thing. So if you want to have kids, you don't have to put yourself under stress too much, right? So I know how it is in this part of the world. Working 2 jobs, 3 jobs just to make ends meet, and you're stressing yourself out. So I looked at all of this and I was like, I don't think I want to put myself to this. Maybe I should just relax a little bit, try to get this career thing while also trying to get my babies and all of that. So that was how I decided to stay at home. I was just a regular stay-at-home mom. I have never worked in Canada. I do not have any Canadian experience, like working experience and all of that. And I spent 4 years at home, sitting down, just regular stay-at-home mom. So my husband got tired in 2020, and he said, "Okay, it's time for us to look for something. Even if it's under the table job, you have to go and do it. I don't care anymore. Please, I'm tired. You need to help me." And I really understood with him. It was too much on him, So I thought, okay, start looking for something for me because he's good at getting jobs and all of that. So my husband got into Indeed. That was this site. There's this site that he uses, and he started searching for something for me. So while he was searching, one day on social media, you know, now as a jobless woman, what my duty is just to be on social media, looking at people and watching videos and all of that. Just all of a sudden, and a video popped up, you know, and it was about a couple. And what really got me was the wife is a registered nurse. You know what she said? That she quit her job 8 months in the business. I was like, what's this one saying? 8 months in the business. You gave up your nursing license because of an ordinary online business. Is a lie. I said it's a lie. Can never happen. So I got curious. I was so curious. I said, no, let me go and see what this lady is talking about. I didn't see them as scammers, you know, because at that time I was hungry for change. You know, I was desperate. I wanted something. And I've always wanted a business of my own. I've always had that entrepreneurial mindset from start. I started doing business from primary school when I used to do knitting. I used to do knitting. I use this crochet, what's it called? Knitting now.
Yeah.
I'll knit purse and I'll be selling it 10 naira and all of that. I did business in my university. I sold a lot of things. My students, all the students, they knew me as a businesswoman, you know, so I was always having my own money. I wasn't depending on my mom, right? So that mindset, I also came with that mindset to Canada. I wanted to have something on my own. I didn't want to just, you know, be a nurse. I wanted something because it has been my dream to not to work for anybody. You understand?
Wow.
So that was how I got into her website, and I saw what I saw and it blew my mind. I was like, where have I been all this while? 4 years. 4 years.
Wow.
Why didn't I see this thing? Okay, I said, okay, even if you saw it 4 years ago, you don't have shishi that time. You don't even have $1. Why would you even start this business if you saw it 4 years ago? You know, so this is the right time, and you know, and that was it. So I got my husband. I told him, look at, to see what I saw. That one, he's a very smart and intelligent man.
Wow.
Anything online, he doesn't trust it at all. So he said no, he's not part of it. My sister, that was how I started crying. Every day I was crying. I said, please help me. I need to start this thing. He said, no way. That in fact they have already scammed me. That he has seen it already. I'm scammed already. You know, my sister, I started looking for a way to start my business, and just from nowhere, I was able to start my business. That one is a story for another day, how I got the money and all of that. So, but just God did a miracle for me. And I started my business behind my husband because he's very skeptical. And you know, when you're doing a business, running a business with someone that is skeptical about what you're doing, your energy, the negative energy will affect what you're doing, right? So I wanted to focus on my business. I wanted to do it on my own until I succeed. That's when I will now let him know. And that was exactly how it happened. So in less than 1 year, I saw success in my business.
Woo!
Okay. And why, another thing is that, you know, that he was already looking for a job for me. So how come he didn't get me a job? You know what happened? I saw this business opportunity August. In September, I found out that I was pregnant.
Wow.
When he was looking for a job.
Wow.
Next thing, pregnancy came in. And that one now weakened him. Like, he was like, okay, all right. So after this last baby, we'll now go and work. And that was how I was able to stay home to run my business. And I told myself, 1 year, if I don't see any results, I will go back to my nursing career. By then, I must have had my baby and all of that. But unfortunately, I lost that baby. I lost that baby, and in less than 1 year, I saw a result in the business. And that is why I'm here today, guys. You know, the universe just surprised me, just blessed me from my kitchen, from the comfort of my home. So I'm so grateful to God for that.
Thank you so much for sharing. You know, just listening to you, it's bringing back memories of the beginning, because I remember, you know, in the early days that we were chatting about this as well and all that. And I'm just so happy, so blessed, so I don't know,
and excited.
that you are here. And that you saw the kind of success that you saw, you know. So it's just amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And again, we commiserate with your loss. I know that must have been hard. But you know, thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that. You know, and this is one thing I love about us that do this business, is that we put ourselves out there. We're vulnerable just to show people that we're ordinary people like yourselves. We're not here trying to fake anything. We're just normal human beings who decided to change our story, and we're sharing that with you so that we can give you permission to also do something about your situation, right? So thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We cannot thank you enough. Coming out as everyday people.
Yeah.
We've met multi-millionaires because of some trainings that we did, face to face in a room or virtually. And we, have taken pictures with them, handshake and everything, had little few chats with them.
Yes.
It's a humble, simple, everyday people.
Everyday people, everyday
We all go
individuals.
through the same situations, but in different, scenarios. Same story.
Yes.
But at the same time, what has been your success story, journey? How has this result changed you, or what has changed? Let us
Share
see.
some of your
Let us
results
see.
with us.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I always say in my interviews, it's not just about the money, but time freedom for me, flexibility, right? Doing something at your pace, having your own schedule, changing your schedule and all of that, having your time to yourself. That is the greatest achievement so far in this business. That I've been home for like 3 years now, running this business. At home, I have not gone to look for any job. I have not worked for anybody, doing my business and making income that is enough for me and my family. That is okay for me and my family. I don't have to go and look for a job. I don't have to wake up to alarm clock every morning. I don't have to be missing out on my kids' milestones. I don't have to be spending on daycares and all of that. I don't have to be depending on McDonald's or pizzas and all of that. I am making homemade meals for my kids and they're healthy. I'm watching them grow into amazing human beings. That is too much for me. Okay.
Wow.
Then that one is the number one. Second is the financial part of it, right? So, like I said, before I started this business, I was just a regular stay-at-home mom. I didn't have shishi in my account. So my mom, I have my mom at home, I have my siblings, I have cousins, people that were depending on me and all of that. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. Nigerian calls will come in, I will avoid it, I will dodge because I know it's money. Where am I getting it from? So it's only my husband. Even my husband in his own family, he's the firstborn. So there are 9 of them. 9 of them, and he's the firstborn. So imagine the load. So I don't know how he would take care of his own and my own at the same time. I don't know. So it was just too much. And this business has given me the opportunity now to take care of my mom, my sisters, my family back home. My cousins. I've been able to help some of my cousins, about 6 of them, in business, setting up a business for them this year. This thing. I don't know, because the main goal is my family. My why is my family back home. I am not from a very wealthy family, right? And everybody is struggling. I would say, okay. So that was really breaking my heart. I couldn't wait to start helping them out. I haven't done much. At least this is just a little, but I know that later on I'm going to do more. So that is it. I'm able to help them at home. I'm able to support my family here, my husband here, setting up investments for my kids, educational funds, this and that. I am now seeing that my kids, I don't have to like put them in debt when they graduate. Like there's nothing like going to school with student loan and all of that. I have arranged that for them. You understand? And so much more. Landed properties in Nigeria, a lot more. I cannot say everything here, but I'm telling you that when I came into this business, all I was hoping for was just, God, if you can help me with 5,000 every month, I'll be okay. Just 5,000 every month. I didn't know that my dreams were even very small.
Yes.
Goodness. But in this business, I'm able to make more than that every month from the comfort of my home. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing. The universe, like I said, just remembered me all of a sudden and decided to change my story. And that is it.
So one thing that keeps popping up in my head was, what if you did not take the action? What if?
Maybe by now I'll be carrying my baby and breastfeeding her. Right now, or maybe now I'm at work. Because then my husband will leave me at home until now.
Definitely.
I'll be working and stressing myself and all of that,
Wow.
So I would have still been in that same situation, running around the circle and building another person's dreams and not my own,
Exactly.
So I thank God that I took that leap of faith. I am a go-getter. I am a risk taker. That is it. So that's it.
And even what you said now, being a go-getter, being a risk taker, being courageous, and all of that. What encouragement, and this will close on this note, what encouragement can you give to any of our viewers out there, both on your page and on our page, who maybe they look at themselves and think, well, like, we're not go-getters, we need somebody to push us, or maybe we don't have that courage, or maybe we just don't have the means. Like, what kind of encouragement can you give to them? And to be honest, I always say that you really cannot motivate anybody, you can only inspire them. And that is what our sharing our stories really is about. Inspiring people. We can't go to their homes and push them off their butts and say, go do this. They have to want it enough. So I think we really want you to speak to those who are looking for a major change in their lives and give them a word of encouragement to just go for it. Like, what would you say to those people?
Yes, I will always say, if you're someone that's looking for something extra, you're looking for, a way to reduce the hours of work, or, cut down your job and all of that, why not? Why not give this a try? What are you waiting for? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So
there you go.
I'm not the one that is going to do it for you. Your sister will not do it. Your mother will not do it for you. It's you that will push yourself out of that comfort zone and go for it. Right? So I am telling you now, if I can do this business and succeed in it, I don't think anybody, you can do it as well. Another thing is that if you think that you don't have the courage, or you don't have the boldness, or this thing of doing this business, we have support system for you. There are coaches and mentors there to guide you every step of the way. I forgot to mention this. When I was about getting into this business, Agape was the first person I reached out. Remember, right?
I remember.
And I told her, sis, please, what do you think about this? I don't know if I can. Do you know what she said? She just wrote, go for it. That was all. Go for it. And that was it. The next day, I filled my form. Because I didn't want her to say too much, because already I had built my this thing up already. I just wanted something extra, someone to just tell me something. I came to her, I said, sis, please, I've been seeing your ad. Even though you're not the one I clicked, but please, what do you think? She said, go for it. I use experience. We talk with so much energy. Just listen. It means a lot. So I read it. I read her voice in that thing she wrote, and I went for it. And look at it today, my girl. I'm here, and Agape is interviewing me. Can you imagine? This business to me and give me the I'm telling you guys, please, you have us to guide you on what to do. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to. You have the experience, all of the experience, and all of that. You don't even need to speak too much English. You don't need to know how to speak English, because even in my ads, I use my dialect to make my ads. It's not as if I cannot speak English, but I use my dialect so that I can attract people too that are not so learned like that. Tell them that you can also do this as well, right? So we are here for you to guide you. We will support you, give you all the support system, all the support you need. Apart from us being your mentor and your coach, we also have an amazing community. You can imagine a community of over 180 something thousand, right? We have a large community. The support system, 100%. So you can never be alone in this business. There is no way we work alone. We grow together in this business. We hold each other's hands and we work together. We win together. So if you're still thinking, if you're still skeptical about checking out this business, please, this is the right time. There is no better time, like they always say. This is the right time for you to take that action and go for it. If you come in and check it out and you find out that it's not for you, you walk away. It's not, we're not pushing you. It's not a must. It's not for everybody, actually. All right. But just give yourself the chance, just to know what this thing is all about. If you come in and you think it's not your stuff, walk away. That's okay. If you're comfortable doing whatever you're doing and you're okay there, then remain there. That's fine. But if you're not comfortable, if you want something extra, if you want to build a legacy for your children, or leave a legacy for your kids, come on. Let's show you how to do it.
If I was a staff writer in a newspaper company, the title of this would be Precious Esonu, go for it.
Go for it. Go for it. Please don't waste time. Go for it.
The website is showing on your screen. Go for it. All we ask is get the information, free information, and you be the one to decide. If you want to be the boss, be the one to decide. And See you tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. Let us know if you're watching live or watching the replay, and we'll get back to every one of you before the day is over. So enjoy the rest of your day. Take good
Thank you
care,
so
and
much,
we'll see
guys.
you soon.
Bye.